morning, family.
Morning.
How you doing, Randy? I'm doing great. My wife is not around, which is not part of why I'm great at all. Sometimes it's what you choose, how you choose to relate to circumstances. It is pretty funny though, because she's a woman of faith in Portland, where they had a bomb threat last night, or a bomb, not threat, but a scare. Yeah. There was an unidentified object in the women's restroom. If you just think about that for a while, you can get more and more humor out of that. The longer you think about it. Apparently the women who were inside were kind of locked. They made a mistake, and the women who weren't in yet didn't get to go in. I was thinking, like, if terrorists wanted to pick a target, the irony of a Christian women's convention is really kind of humorous. Like, if they really gone soft, and what happens if a bunch of Christian women all decide at the same moment that they're going to take vengeance? I'd rather remember Taliban. I'm just saying.
Watch it.
They got Jesus and PMS. You know what I mean? Did I say that out loud? My filter slipped. I'm sorry. I apologize. Oh my word! It's been one of those last couple weeks. I'm not a morning person. Anything before the double digits, I think, is an abomination unto the Lord. Some of you apparently are completely relating with this. And in the morning, my wife leaves fairly early in the morning. Her schedule's changed now that we actually do get to see each other briefly in the morning. But and I have my alarm set every morning because she leaves, and I've got to get 4 girls out of the house. This is a funny thought, the more you think about that as well. And so I set my alarm at 6 o'clock in the morning. This is officially, I discovered, before God is awake. Because I've prayed many, many times and nothing has happened. Dear God, make them be nice. Anyway, if I don't get up, I don't know if your schedule is like this or not, if I don't get up at 6 o'clock, then the rest of the morning goes bad because everything is contingent on getting started quick enough. And I'm a guy who makes breakfast for my kids. I believe breakfast is the most important meal of the day, not being one to ever want to skip a meal myself intentionally. I'm all about breakfast, so I make breakfast for my kids. Everything, I gotta get going at 6, especially, with baths and stuff like that. It's important. Well, if you're up late, it makes 6 o'clock that much harder. And for the last while, we've been having problems with that. And so Tuesday morning, my alarm went off at 6, and I promptly got up at 6:30. And got up and started getting the family ready. But I was like, I have to get the kids out on time today. Because here's what my morning looks like. If I get the kids out on time, I drive from my house to about Midland and Linder, if you know where that is. It's in Napa, to drop off Tori, my 11-year-old, at the Carlson's house, and they'll take her the rest of the way to school in Caldwell. Then I drive back to Boise by 5 Mile and drop off the 2 little kids at Leanna's house for babysitting. And then I can start my day. So this is about an hour plus of driving every morning. If I'm late, then I have to drive all the way to Caldwell, and it just makes the whole thing that much later. So, I am determined. We've missed the carpool for like a week about. And I'm like, I'm not missing the carpool again. I'm not missing the carpool again. I'm not missing the carpool again. Get in the car! So I got all 3 kids in the car. Gabby usually goes in with Shell earlier in the day because she's going out to Gem State. So, get the kids in the car, and I mean, it's rushed. I've got my breakfast, my egg sandwich on a plate in the car with me. I'm going to eat while driving. I have made it. I've got the kids out the door. I get out, I pull out of my house, I go up to Chinden because it's faster going the other way because I'm going against traffic. And I get in, and I am driving. We are going to make it if it kills me, and we're going to make it. So I'm driving on Chinden, which is nice. Again, going against traffic, it's great. Straight shot. And I'm doing about 65. Speed limit's 55, if you're wondering. So I'm driving along, and coming the other way, I see there's a string of cars, and there's a string, a line of multiple cars in a row. And in there, that multiple car lineup is looking, bigger kind of cars that are white. And then have the Christmas tree lights strapped on the top to make you feel more merry. Which I do what everyone should do at that point, right? I let off the accelerator, I look down at the speedometer, 65, I'm like, well, you know, it's 10. But he's going the other way of the line of cars. So, you know, let off the accelerator, slow down, see what happens. I look in my rear view mirror, and what does he do? He pulls over on his shoulder and he does a U-turn.
Oh, your heart went in your...
Now, there are parts of my heart that are unsanctified, unrefined, and untouched by Jesus. So I'm thinking, is there a turnoff I can make here?
Amen.
Envoy versus V8 in a cop car. So I pull over. The lights spring to life. I pull over the side of the road. He pulls over the side of the road. Yossi's in the back like, she's my 3-year-old. My 10-month-old is like, Tori's laughing. I'm texting, car ride, the carpool. Yeah, I'm not going to make it again. Getting pulled over right now. Cop car comes up. Cop. The policeman himself. Not actually the car. I got my driver's license, registration, insurance card. Yep, I was going 65. Thought I was going to make it to the carpool, but I guess not. Not again today. Thank you and very Merry Christmas. I didn't say the Merry Christmas part. You know what my registration was? It's strange. Usually they want to take that down. I'll get him back there. He takes it back. Whereupon my dog's like, you know what? It's a joke, but you know what they do back there? They actually like go back and play video games just to make you sick. That's true. He was playing World of Warcraft back there, I swear. Finally wanders back up to the car, roll the window back down. Like, all right, sir, slow it down. Keep it at 55. Have a good day. And give you a warning.
Boy.
I'm jumping out of the truck and have to dance. Still waiting for the carpool. I still got to drive all the way to Caldwell, drop the daughter off, and then drive back. Funny enough, actually I pulled in to